Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Hertha Toolsie, Ambassador for Peace to UN 2014 and 2016. I have been teaching internationally for more than 30 years and have been on UN special missions for more than 25 years. My fields are international relations, safety and security. To name some of my successes, the release of the first Boko Haram women and girls, gang rapes in India, stabilization of the situation in Austria when the streets of Austria were swept over by refugees and riots by youngsters took place all over. The Middle East is one of my major topics. Mr. Trump disqualified himself by recognizing Jerusalem as the capital of Israel. He is a businessman respecting only one person, himself. If you think that he did you a favor, then you are completely wrong. A politician that stabs the dagger even into his ministers, relatives and friends' backs cannot be trusted at all. Today a special meeting of the United Nations Security Council is scheduled. I think this is the time the USA should be suspended because of bias. We should not live in the past and stick to the problems of the past. We should live in the present and focus on the future, because those are the times our children and grandchildren live in, of course including the present. With all those ages of unsuccessful or only partially successful negotiations, summits and discussions, we should do the following. It is high time we have to find a solution for all parties can live with. If 173 islands can find a solution for problems of similar difficulty level, then this one within 2 days should be possible to find a solution for Israel and Palestine within 2 days. On Saturday and Sunday, Israel and Palestine should meet, chaired by the UN Security Council, and find a solution based on the UN separation plan of 1947, Jerusalem as a corpus separatum. Jordan managed to put the old city and the walls of Jerusalem on the UNESCO heritage list, keeping the point out of the negotiations. I think that was a good move, but entire Jerusalem is important for all of us, as a symbol for respect of heritage, religions, the elder and their achievements. That is why I think it is high time to put it on the UNESCO heritage list as the cultural capital of the world, as a reminder for all of us, and should be put under the patronage of the UN, divided into an Israeli and a Palestinian part, with authorities for each part. All important parts for each party under the control of the UN, and with free access to both parties, like mentioned in the UN separation plan of 1947. I know there is Dar al-Islam, but for the sake of our children and grandchildren, we should move on. We have radicals on both sides. That should be our focus on. Even Yasser Arafat said in 2011 that not accepting the separation plan of 1947 was a major mistake. A one-state solution will lead only to further conflicts we do not need at all. May God help us, inshallah, from the bottom of my heart. Hertha Toolsie, Ambassador for Peace, UN 2014 and 2016. May God help us all.